We're gonna get started. Welcome everyone to our Sunday call. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend and we're glad that you're here with us on Sunday. So welcome. Please put where you're calling from and mute yourself if you are not talking. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with our going into week 3 call. We are going to start with wins and celebrations for the week, and that is going to be with Joe. So, Joe, you can get us started.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the call. Super excited to be here. So, really just excited to share the wins that we are creating. This team has crazy momentum in every aspect of growth right now. So, for myself personally, super fired up going into this week 3. Week 2. For me, my biggest win for week 2 just continues to be the mindset wins. So I made it a point to get up 4 days out the week. I hadn't been getting up and going to Steel Mill every day. So I started to make that a habit again and making sure I'm there early. So that was a huge win for me, recommitting to my next level results. And a big win for me too was just breaking a mindset. I continue to have this thought in my mind that I needed to be over 230 pounds. It was just something about, same way with leaning out, I just wanted to be a certain size. So a big thing for me was just realizing that, I want to go down to 225 because of just my health and really the result I'm looking to create. So getting rid of the stories of what it means to be that weight was a super huge win for me. So I'm just fired up to shed this next 10 pounds and really start to get as lean as I know I can be without having to worry about the scale and where I'm at in terms of weight, which has been one of my concerns over time. So I want to open this up to everybody else. So I know we have all kind of wins, miles being obliterated right now across the team and just all kind of new results happening. So we're going to open it up to just make sure you keep it within a minute of time. And so super excited. Who's excited to share their wins for the week?
I am. So I kind of told you guys a little bit earlier. If you saw my Facebook, I just switched to vegetarian nutrition. So this was 2 weeks ago. I am in Ensenada, Mexico right now. And it has been a challenge. So a huge win for me has been really sticking to that and keeping my nutrition on point with it, making sure that my 2 shakes are that I'm taking my 2 shakes every day, and then not giving into the delicious fresh seafood that I was so accustomed to having every time I came. So that's my win for the week.
Awesome, Julie. So really just stepping into that new program, and yes, being committed to it. And congratulations on making that declaration and stepping into that new lifestyle. So that is super huge. And who's next? Who wants to share their win for the week? Anna?
Yeah, I'll go. I kind of shared this in the Voxer yesterday, but I was just super pumped about it. So I went to the beach with my friend, and I've known her since I was 5. So she is my oldest friend. And I've always just been like the big friend and stuff. And like, she was always the small one. She's really short and petite. And so we went to the beach yesterday, but I wasn't anticipating going to the beach. So I didn't bring a bathing suit. And she's like, oh, well, you can just borrow mine. And I was like, no, like I can't borrow your bathing suit. Like that's not going to work. And like, I don't know. We went back to our house and I tried them on and they actually fit. And I was like, this is crazy. Like this is like, it was just a really extreme like moment for me. Like I was really surprised, and I sometimes forget like how far I've come, I think. And so it was really awesome for me to be able to like hit that, I guess, kind of a milestone. I don't know. It was just a really cool moment and I was proud of myself. So that was my win.
That is super, super huge. Congratulations. It was awesome to get a chance to read that post and really being able to transition yourself into a space that you never thought you could be in. And I think that's so epic when people start the journey. And like you said, I know you share a lot that you weren't even interested in losing weight initially when you started. And so to be able to get into a space that you never thought you could be in is such a huge win. And I think we have time for one more. So anybody else want to share a win they have for this week? It could be mindset. It could be nutrition. It could be fitness. It could be a life goal happening this week. So any win that you've created this week? Belle, I saw you throw your hand up.
I was pointing at Carla. I got excited.
Oh, Carla.
Hi. Okay, I started doing my mile every day, and I was very happy because I hate running, but I've been doing it every day after my regular workout, and I've been able to do it. I get super tired after that, but I continue, and I hope I get my time down next week. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you.
Oh, wow, Carla. That is amazing. So congratulations for that. And I did read your post, and doing your mile every day afterwards and running and finishing, and it will get easier. That time will start to adjust. So that is such a huge win, being committed to that each and every day. So congratulations for that. And I'm super excited to hear you share as you destroy those seconds and those minutes off your mile going forward. All right, everybody. So we are going to continue moving along. I'm going to pass it back to this amazing MC. We're going to lose her. And by lose, she's just going to transition away. Expanding, and she's not here local anyway, so she'll be in the same framework. But I just got to say, I'm super, super honored to be a part of this team with this amazing woman. It's been so fun being on a journey with her. She keeps me laughing. She's always full of energy and just a very free soul. So passing back to our epic MC for tonight, Miss Anna.
Thanks, Joe. And I forgot to introduce myself, so I'll do that really fast. I'm Anna. I'm 22. I live in San Diego, and I started this journey, like Joe said, kind of just looking to get back to a weight that I had already been at when I had lost weight, and that was a 25-pound goal for me, but I have more than doubled that, and I am 55 pounds down, which is incredible, and it's just like opened so many doors for me, and I'm so happy. So that's my little story, and I'm so pumped to be on this call. Those are all awesome wins. Carla running the mile every day, that's like really intense. I don't even know that I definitely don't do that, so that's really awesome that you got to do that. Okay, we are going to now go to Julie with the Wheel of Success, and I'm so happy that Julie's on, making no excuses, all the way in Mexico. I'm so proud of her and so glad to know her. So go ahead, Julie.
Hey guys, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Julie. Not gonna tell you my age. I'm just kidding. I don't care. So I have been a part of this community for 2 years now. I recommitted a year ago, and ever since I recommitted, it has been the biggest change in my life. My first 90 days, I dropped 6 pounds and 3% body fat. And then after that, it just really became about what are the things that I can say yes to. So as you guys saw, I said yes to vegetarianism, and I'm living through that. I said yes to being able to visit my mom, even if it's, bumming rides from friends, like no matter what, there's no excuses. Anna, thank you for that. And that's exactly what this community has given me. And all that. So you guys heard the results, and they're absolutely all amazing. All the wins that we have weekly. And the reason why a lot of these things happen is because we live by a wheel of success. So first off, a lot of you guys were inspired onto this call by your coach. So we do one-on-one coaching. All of you guys have a coach. I have a coach. So shout out your coach real quick on the chat. Let's give them epic round of applause for all the amazing work they do. Another thing that we do is balanced nutrition. So not only are we taking out the bad foods that we've been so accustomed to eating, we're replacing them with healthy, nutritious, and well-proportioned foods. Within that, we supplement it with Herbalife supplements. Name your favorite supplement right now. Thermobond. I'm stuck on pina colada. Shakes. And then we incorporated our fitness. So our nutrition and our Herbalife is our 80%, which is our nutrition. Our 20% becomes the fitness part of it, making sure that we're leaning out, we're gaining those muscles, getting those abs nice and ripped, getting those quads nice and big. And with our 100% is mindset, making sure that we're always growing and getting the support from our community to grow together. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for being on. I'll go ahead and pass it back to our amazing MC who's about to go to Portugal, so we won't see her face so much.
Hello again, everyone. We are now going to Amanda, who is my amazing coach. She always challenges me, keeps me accountable, and doesn't let me slip up. So I love that, and I'm grateful for the tough love, and I just love her. So she's going to talk now.
Yes, Anna, thank you so much. So a little bit about me, you guys. I struggled with my weight my whole life. I met this guy, my coach, 3.5 years ago. Within my first 3 months on Herbalife, I lost 26 pounds. I felt amazing, and it just opened up my eyes to what's possible when you feed your body with good nutrition and you love yourself. And that's what I created through Herbalife, and that's why I'm just so excited about this community, you guys. So we're going to go into the raffle for last week. The winner this week is going to win Herbalife sunscreen, which is amazing, you guys. It's really incredible. So as I go through the raffle and what it was this week, go ahead and put your name in the chat below if you qualified for today's raffle. So the raffle is was push-ups for sit-ups for time, and then talking about your book and talking about declaring on social media what you were going to complete. So Belle, Bede, Hang, if any of you guys want to share your experience, go for it.
I'll go ahead and share. I did my challenge, and I did not want to do it, actually. I will post a video later, but you'll see my face, and like I'm laying on the mat, just saying to myself, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, and I like stopped, and I was like, wait, no, it's a minute, I can't do this, I will do this, and like I beasted out doing 29 sit-ups in a minute. Almost close to you, Joe, almost. But I also am reading Forgive to Live, and it's a book about just in life you want to say you forgive stuff and you don't fully commit to it, and it's just trying to remove the layers of the reason why forgiveness isn't working for you, what's the reason behind it, what's the substitution behind it. And it really connects to me because I have some exes in my life that I thought I did, but every single time I talk about them, I was talking to my cousin like the other day, and she was just like, but wait, like forgive and forget, no? And I was like, and then thought about the book, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So I reread the book, and it definitely resonated and helped me control some stuff. I am shaking because it is bringing up a lot of, I guess, memories, I said. But I'm going to stop talking now.
I love it, Hang. You can definitely hear the awareness and growth in your voice, and a way to take on yourself on a different level. So keep going. Forgiveness is everything. I love it. Who else wants to share?
Hey guys, I'll share.
Yeah, Tyler.
I had a question first. I don't have a personal development book yet, so I gave myself just a personal development to work on for myself for this month, as well as finding a book. So my personal development that I chose was to really bring the positivity that I have found through Herbalife and through the community, and really not just like push it more myself more, but bring it to the people around me and just show them how much I'm getting out of this, and really just try to make the people around me feel really good. I had a coworker tell me yesterday at work that my positivity is like making everybody's work a little better and stuff, and that made me feel so good. And I'm not sure if it's because I've been feeling so great because I've been working out and everything, but it made me just want to do that a little bit more. And the rest of that day went great because I just I was in this mindset where I was just wanting to make everybody feel great and stuff. So my goal right now is just to make everybody feel the way that apparently my coworkers felt while I work with them. And onto my sit-ups challenge that I did. So this is kind of a bad excuse, but because I was so skinny, my abs were always kind of naturally there for a while. So I never did sit-ups because I was like, oh, like I don't really need to do them. Like they're already there. So now that I've gained a little more weight and stuff, sit-ups is kind of on my weaker end, and I kind of avoid it whenever I can. So doing this challenge really just pushed me to realize that I need to work on my abs a lot more. So I really just tried to bust it out. And as well as today and the rest of the week, I've been doing sit-ups as much as I can. I've been doing planks and just trying to work on my core, which is something that never really had the strength before. So I'm excited to see where it turns out, and I'm hoping I can keep this up every week.
Thank you so much, Tyler. That's incredible. Just by who you're being out there is inspiring others and bringing positivity to other people's lives. That's so incredible. It makes me smile very big. All right, so let's do this raffle. So I have Joe, I have Betty, I have Anna, I have Tyler, I have Hang, and I have Belle. Good? All right. Go for it.
I can't pick it all in. Who that? Who there?
Betty.
Betty.
This is the week 2 of your raffle. Make sure to Voxer me your address. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So I'm going to pass it back to the incredible MC, 50 pounds down, just absolutely blowing through her goals. I love it. Back to Anna.
Thank you. I love that share from Tyler. It was so cute, and I loved it so much. Yeah, spread positivity. That's awesome. We are now going into our 3 main sections. So I'm going to pass it back to this incredible leader. He posted this video of the workout yesterday, and I was like about to cry. It was so amazing. And it's just awesome what he's creating. And I'm so glad that I get to know him, and I just love him. So Joe, you can tell us about nutrition.
Thank you so much for those words, Anna. I am super fired up to do this portion, 80%. This is what really is, and you know, we were talking about it, and I hear so many people who are in the health and fitness world talk about, we say 80%, but it's probably even more. 85, to 90% is really what you're putting in your body to get in the best shape of your life. And so really in this section, I really just want to hear, what are people doing that's working for your nutrition, and what are you fired up to take to the next level next week? And I can say for me, my nutrition, what really worked, and I got super fired up, was I love the fact that we can, put nutrition in our body that's geared to certain things. So with everybody being in the space of running, I'm super motivated, and I actually declared to run a sub 6-minute mile. And so I recently had incorporated into my Herbalife nutrition plan the Heart Health line, which really helps your heart and your cardiovascular and all that stuff. And so I ran out, and I hadn't been taking it, and I could feel the difference when I was working out, running, doing my cardio and everything like that. I could feel the difference in my body. So I'm just super fired up. What really worked for me was knowing what I want to do and making sure I'm targeting the foods and my supplementation program to enhance that area. So I just feel so empowered right now with my overall health. I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. Saturday at the workout, I saw a friend I played football with, and he's a sheriff out here now, and I haven't seen him in 9 years. And he just happened to be out at the train station, and he's like, oh my gosh, look at you. And so just be really sharing with them because he knew me from when I was 320. And to be able to just share with him how I feel and how nutrition has changed my life is super epic. He's fired up. He's coming down to the club next week. So I'm super fired up about that. And so that's what's really working for me, is just knowing what I want to do and making sure I'm sticking to my plan. I'm fired up to hit 225 pounds. I'm adjusting my calories this week and just making sure I'm eating at the proper time, getting my right amount of protein. So really just following my plan. And that's what I'm going to do going into next week to just get epic results going into Extravaganza, because I'm super fired up about that. And so now I'm going to open the line to the community. Super excited to see you on here, Harv. Tyler, shout out to you guys. This may be the last chance I get. Great to see you, leaders. So I'm going to open it up for 1 minute. Who wants to share what's working in your nutrition plan? What are you fired up to take into next week or into the remainder of this challenge? And you got 1 minute. So who's next?
I'll go. So I've been like in the process of moving the past few weeks and stuff, and my nutrition has like not been where it should be at all. And it's crazy like how much I can feel a difference like in my body when I'm eating like good food versus when I'm eating not as great food. And especially like last week, I've been like in between my new place and my parents' place because I've been helping my parents with a lot of stuff this week. And my parents don't really have healthy food at their house, so I've been like eating things that I wouldn't normally eat. And wow, my body is like completely different. It's really inspiring me to like eat super clean. And my mom's actually hopping on a full plan. So I went grocery shopping with her this morning, and it was really like a good way to get me back on track. And knowing I have to be like the example for her is also really important. And knowing that like I get to lead in the front so that my mom can see what I do, and she wanted to do everything that I did. What meals do you get? Like every like little tiny thing, she wanted the exact same one. She knows that. So it really just inspired me to get back on track with my fitness, and I just want to declare my goal that when I'm in Portugal, I will not gain any vacation weight, but now I'm going to experience all the amazing food. My goal is just to not gain weight, to stay on my nutrition plan as much as possible, to enjoy the fine cuisine of Portugal. So that's my goal, and I just wanted to declare that here in front of everyone, and that's all I have to say.
Awesome, Anna. So I heard a couple things there. If you're jumping on the call, just go ahead and leave yourself muted until it's your turn to share. That way there's no background noise when others are sharing. And so super awesome, Anna. And I'm really excited that you share that because we are a community of humans, of real people. And so Anna being a 2-time challenge winner, 2-time, 3-time? 3-time first place challenge winner, and also being down over 55 pounds. Still, she can relate to being off of her program, not putting the best stuff in her body, and just getting right back on and recommitting. And also, when you have accountability next to you, it just makes it that much easier because you have that much more motivation. And so that is epic, Anna. And yes, already declaring what you're going to do before you leave. I know you're going to do amazing, and you are the results machine. So you'll come back with fresh results. And so super fired up about that. Thank you for your share. Who's next? Who's fired up to share what's happening in their journey in terms of nutrition? You got 1 minute.
I am. So this one thing that's been working for me, it's really committing to using MyFitnessPal again because of the switch in my nutrition. I was realizing that I was starting to get hungry before the 2-hour mark. And MyFitnessPal really helped supported me in like going back and figuring out why. And it turned out because I wasn't always hitting my protein within each meal. So at the end of the day, I was playing catch up to try to get my protein for the day. And then also trying to figure out how to do it without getting so many carbs in late at night. So MyFitnessPal has really helped with that. And then another thing that's been extremely helpful for me is that I've taken the time out of my day to really go online and research different forms of vegetarian friendly proteins that I can get them from. And then also reading the nutrition facts on them to make sure that I'm not getting like a super high dose of carbs and sugars and bad fats through the alternative proteins. So that MyFitnessPal has been great with working.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Julie. MyFitnessPal. So if you do not have it, if you have not utilized it yet, it is such a huge and effective accountability for each and every one of your meals. Just keep you accountable what you're putting in there, standing within your caloric ceiling. So all of those principles, make sure you're eating every 2 to 3 hours. You can even set timers on there where it'll notify you that you haven't checked in. So so many effective tools that come out of that. So MyFitnessPal, if you haven't used it, started to utilize it yet, I see my best results when I stay accountable to that. And then the next thing is what I heard you saying, Julie, is really taking the next step when you're actually purchasing your food. So not only getting complex carbs, not only getting the lean proteins or the lean sauce or the different things like that, but actually reading on the back to make sure you're getting the best of your options. And that's really awesome. We had that happen when we went grocery shopping and data meal prep, and instead of getting the first sauce, we kind of looked through a few, and it went from 500 milligram sodium choice to 32 milligram sodium choice, just from looking through a couple bottles and not grabbing the first thing we saw. So that is such a huge thing, Julie. And yes, being a vegetarian, there's a little extra preparation that gets to go on in terms of your choices, but it's fun, no problem, is what we always say here. So thank you so much for that share. Those are two huge nuggets. MyFitnessPal, checking for your best choices within your best choices is something that I always like to say. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move on. If you have anything left that's working within your nutrition that you want to share but you didn't get a chance to say out loud, go ahead and type it in the chat so everybody can have those nuggets from your journey and what you're doing to create your epic results. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Miss Anna to move us on to the next section.
All right, thanks, Joe. So I have the fitness section today, and I've been noticing, well, I had like an experience this week, and I posted about it in the Voxer. I'm not sure how many of you saw it, but I was like so impressed with my mile time last time when I hit 8:51, because I've never had a mile in the 8-minute range at all. So I was like, I'm gonna beat my mile, because I felt like last time I did it, I like didn't try as hard as I could have, and I still got that really awesome time. So this time I was like, no, I'm gonna run as hard as I can. Like, I'm not gonna stop. And I was listening to Survivor by Destiny's Child, and every time it was like, I'm a survivor, I'm not going to give up, I like went a little bit faster. And I was going for it, like literally dripping sweat. I've never had like that much sweat coming off of me while running. And somehow my time was like slower than the time before. And it was a different treadmill, but I don't want to like say that's the reason, because who really knows. But it was weird, because I just felt such a difference like in between the two different runs. And honestly, like I didn't even care about the time, because I knew that I gave like so much more of my effort in the second one, even though it was slower. And it felt really good, because I feel like usually, yeah, I go to the gym, but I don't always give like 100%. I always just like, I'll run a mile, but I'll walk a few times in between, and so it felt really good to just like really go for it. And even though I didn't get like the result I was looking for, it just felt really awesome. So it's motivating me to definitely push myself harder in the gym. And so pushing myself is what's working for me this week in my fitness. And I would love to hear some shares about people's fitness this week, what they accomplished or what's working for them. So you can unmute yourself and share. We would love to hear from you.
I'll go, Anna.
Great.
So if some of you follow me on
All right, I think Hang's cutting out. Belle, did you want to share? I don't know if you raised your hand. It looked like you did.
I did. Hang, you coming back? What's going on? Well, I'll go. Yeah, I had two wins with my fitness.
Yeah, I'm just like.
John, Amanda, Hang, we can't really hear you. Sorry. We'll try to take your share again in a second. Thanks. I'll try you again, but it was frozen. Go ahead, Belle.
One was my running. I hate running, and I always use the excuse about my knees, but I don't know. I've just been fired up to run lately, and I've been getting up before work to get my runs in, and I've moved up to doing 2 miles every time, and I'm hoping to eventually get to 16 minutes to do both miles. I'm closer to 17 right now, but so that was my one win that I'm excited to run, which is a new thing for me. And my other win was in karate. I don't know, I think some of you were at the last STS where they talked about like when you find your inner strength, like you kind of get stronger. And I feel like the more I do these personal development things and like the more I get involved even with you guys, like I'm getting stronger inside. My mindset is stronger. My self-confidence is stronger. And I mean, I hit that punching bag like never before this week. My sensei was like congratulating me on like how strong I was hitting. Like I can actually, after I walked away, you can still see the dent on the punching bag where I hit, which never happens. Especially, you know, like when you're a girl and it's like all these guys in the class, they're all like beasting through this bag. And I don't know, I found my inner beast this week. And I kind of want to say thank you to you guys. I feel like you helped me find that inner beast in me. So fired up about that. Thanks.
That is incredible. Leaving a dent in the punching bag, are you kidding me? That's so amazing. And that's a super big deal, being fired up about running, because I totally know how that feels to not like running, but I'm learning to love it too. I think the feeling afterward is what makes me like it, but still learning to love the process of running. That is so awesome, Belle. Seriously, incredible. Good job. Hang, I don't know if you have better connection now, but if you want to try to share again.
Yeah, let me try. Sorry. I don't know where I left off, but I was saying how, like, before I love cardio and I would do like an hour of cardio all the time. And now this week, I switched to like 20 minutes of really intense cardio instead of doing an hour long, which cuts my time at the gym in half, and I can more like focus more on like weights and stuff. But now I'm doing like intense like standard or stationary cycling, which is crazy. I like break out in crazy sweat all the time, and like jump rope and things like that. So instead of being on elliptical or on the treadmill going, I think it's like a 20% incline, I'm like, or 15, something like that. Instead I'm doing like more crazy intense cardio for a short amount of time, getting that same sweat and same heart rate going. So that's been working for me a lot, and I'm seeing crazy results because of it.
Perfect. We heard you loud and clear that time. That's awesome. That's so cool, Hang, and I totally love that too, because that's kind of like what I was saying, giving it my 100%, and then you don't even have to spend as much time like doing it. That's so awesome. So congrats on that. And we had a share in the chat. And let me read. Is that DC? Yeah. She went to the gym and has been totally sick, but didn't let it stop her. So that is super awesome. We do have time for one more if anyone wants to share.
I just want to share that super fired up. We started a new program, and this program, the Steel Mill, is based on like pyramid. So really getting our strength back versus definition and kind of building the muscle size. And so it's a lot heavier lifting than we've been doing. And we haven't been doing any like really, really heavy lifting for almost like since the beginning of the year. So almost 6 months. We haven't done just crazy all-out heavy lifting, and to get back into it and to see my strength. Usually you lose strength as you start to build size of the muscle, you lose strength, but getting back into it, I'm almost as strong as I was when we started our size regimen. So it's just super fired up that I'm definitely excited to break 400 on a bench press again toward the end of our program. And based on where my numbers are at now, that's going to happen. So I'm just excited. I'm excited for the new program. I'm excited for my nutrition, because it's never been like that in all my years of lifting weights. And so I'm just really fired up to see what's going to happen over the next 9 weeks, getting down to our 1 rep max.
400 pounds? That is so crazy. Oh my God. I cannot wait for you to do that, Joe. It's going to be so awesome. I'm so in shock of how strong you are. That is so insane. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was our fitness section. And now we're going back to my incredible coach, Amanda, who gets to date a guy that can lift 400 pounds. And she's going to tell us about mindset.
Thanks, Anna. So Betty just wanted to say that last week on the call that she wanted to go to the gym every morning before workout as my goal, and she did it. That's her fitness goal for the week. Way to go, Betty. All right, so Tyler says he's working on it, Anna.
It's coming.
That's amazing. All right, mindset, you guys. So we went through 80% nutrition. We went through the 20% fitness, and we're going to finish it up with 100% mindset, my favorite part of the success wheel. So this week, one of my wins has been living to my potential. And I have always did just enough to get by, just enough to lose weight, just looking just good enough for what I want, instead of going full out, going the 100%, going the extra mile, and that consistency in doing that. And we always say how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I realize as I'm starting to change and living to my potential and keeping my word to myself, it's happening everywhere in my life. So now my potential is beginning to become a habit. And as my potential and living up to my potential becomes a habit, a lot of things that I was accepting in my life are no longer acceptable. Whether it's the car being dirty, or it's, our apartment being dirty, finishing out what I said I was going to do for the day, reading my personal development. Everything now, I see it going up and up and up and up and up in my life because I've I made the choice to live to my potential. So that was a win for me this week, and really the whole month of June, which is just incredible. And I realized that the fear that I have for not achieving what I want to achieve has gone away. Because I know I'm doing every single thing that I get to do and that I can do in this moment to make my dreams a reality. So therefore, I have nothing to be afraid of anymore. When I knew I wasn't doing enough, fear crept in. I was nervous, I had anxiety, and then as I've started to really work through everything and give everything 100%, it's gone. It's like I know I'm going to get there because I'm doing everything that I can. So that was my mindset win for this week, and I am going to pass it on to someone else that had a mindset win.
I have one, and I'm already tearing up. So this week, my big mindset win has been about taking action. And in one of them, I was having a conversation with Joe about something that I had been saying that I'd be taking action for a long time ago. And I finally did it this week. Sorry, guys. And a lot of it this week just really taught me how there is a lot of healing that I still get to do that personal development hasn't really been helping with. And it has helped, but to a certain extent. And then I just really haven't progressed from there. So I finally took action this week and started researching different places to go get therapy at. And that was something that I had been talking about doing for so long, and I never actually did it. I was like, I'll go research it some other time. I'll research it some other time. So now this whole week has just really taught me about taking action and learning how to work and heal at the same time, and really has been one of the biggest wins that I've had thus far.
I love you, Julie, and thank you for your vulnerability and your authenticity. It's really, really beautiful. And a lot of times taking that action, taking that first step is 90% of it. That's like the hardest step is showing up. And then once you show up, the rest it kind of comes easily. So congratulations on taking that step and putting yourself first, and amazing things are going to open up from that. So congratulations. Amazing. Who else has a mindset win, you guys? Betty, you got one?
Yeah, I do. So my waking up in the morning to go to the gym every morning was mostly mindset, not fitness, because once I'm there, I'm doing it. I'm doing what I have to do. But the waking up and thinking about how much it'll be worth it, and then having the rest of the day after work to just focus on other things and not having to go work out in the afternoon, which I love going in the afternoon, but in the morning it's just so much better. So I think just pushing myself to crawl out of bed, drink my tea, go to the gym, like that was the main thing. And like once I did it, like the first 3 days, like the other 2 days were like routine, so soon, so fast. So I'm going to try to keep that going for this week too.
I love that, Betty. Just killing it. Just no matter what, getting it done. I love it. Keep it going. Orlando, did you have something that you wanted to say?
Yes. Before I go back to work, I just want to say my mindset goal is to start with this community, be brand new about it, and like starting tomorrow, just like start waking up extra early and go to the gym. I used to do that before, then I started just going at night, and I just want to make that as a goal now to start waking up extra early, start my day, and go to the gym, and get to that program that Joe is doing, the Steel Meal, and just push hard and just accomplish my goals, make a change.
Yeah.
So incredible, Orlando. Your mindset from the beginning has been so 100%. I'm so excited to see your results. You work so hard and you put 100% into everything you do. So definitely excited for you to start the Steel Mill tomorrow morning. Good luck.
Thank you.
Have fun at work too.
Thank you. See you guys.
Good seeing you, Orlando.
Bye, Orlando. All right, I'm going to pass it back to Anna.
That's me. In case you forgot. Just kidding. That was so awesome too. I love mindset. It's probably my favorite part and always gets me pumped up. And then I always want a mindset win, so I get to do some extra personal development so I can have something to say next time. That was so great. We are now going to discuss the upcoming raffle with this beautiful lady, Miss Julie, who just poured her heart out, and I loved it so much. So thank you, Julie, and you can tell us about the raffle.
Hey guys, okay, so this upcoming raffle, like Anna mentioned, and you've heard it a couple times, it's week 3 of the raffle. We've already had who won 2 times in a row, so you guys got to get these raffles in, get them done, and be on this call. So this week, it's going to be push-ups for time in 1 minute, as many as you can do. And for mindset, we're going to do a random act of kindness. Some examples may be, it may be your last lift off and you see someone yawning and you're like, oh, I really don't want to. Well, here you go. Wake up. Or it could be like the last of your Formula One, and it's like the last sip and it's like the best wild berry and pina colada. You're like, oh, fine. I'm just kidding, guys. Whatever it is, find something, even if it's just a note. I've done that before. I've literally written a note to my best friend and stuck it in her car. As I was driving by, and she loved it. She didn't want to. Now after that, she actually wanted to go to work. So it can be just a random car. Write a nice note on it. Tell someone that they matter and they're amazing. And the prize is going to be a sports water bottle. So if you don't have one, you're going to get it. If you have one, you're going to get another one, because we get to have as many as possible. I think I have 3. And I want more. So with that being said, push-ups for 1 minute, random act of kindness, and your prize is going to be a sports water bottle. I need it back to Anna, our MC.
Perfect. Thanks, Julie. Now we're going to go to Miss Belle, who is going to tell us about the upcoming events in her most exciting voice, and I'm so excited to hear from her. So let's see what energy Belle's going to bring to the table today.
I'm so excited. You guys, there's so many events coming up. It's crazy. We're growing so fast. So as usual, Monday, which is tomorrow, we have our hike in Burbank, Wildwood Canyon at 6:20. It's a party, y'all. I mean, every time we go, it's something else popping. Who knew hiking could be so fun? And apparently, if it's too hot, don't worry. We accommodate for the heat. So come on out anyway. Tuesday, we have our Global Client Celebration Zoom call. That's at 5:30. And following that at 6:15, we're going to have our Epic Extravaganza prep call for all of you that are going to Extravaganza. That's going to happen this Tuesday and next Tuesday as well. The Wednesday night meltdown, my favorite workout, only because I can't make it to Saturdays. That's going to be at 6:45 at the club. Make sure you get there. We close those doors at 7 o'clock. You get there for that pre-party. What else is going on? Oh, Amy, you guys, is leading a hike in Solstice Canyon at 10:30 a.m. Friday morning. So if you're available and you're free, come on out, get your hike on early in the morning. And Six Pack Saturday, which I hate talking about because I can't be there because it's so awesome. I don't know if I told you guys, but my first workout was a Six Pack Saturday. I just happened to be off, and I don't know if maybe that's why I'm so attached to loving Six Pack Saturday, or maybe just because it's epic. But anyway, Six Pack Saturday, 8:48, 5 a.m. on Saturday mornings. Be there or don't have abs. I mean, I don't know. What else is happening? Gosh, that's only this week, you guys. Hold on. Let me put my seatbelt on. July 8th, 9th, and 10th. You guys, I've been waiting for this since basically forever. It's here. It's like 2 weeks away. Like 2 weeks from now on this call, we're all going to be like, it was so awesome. July 8th, 9th, and 10th. Extravaganza. What else? Oh, in August will be our next big team hangout. It's going to be a bonfire to be determined. So stay tuned because you're going to want to be there. Why not? We're going to be there. And STS, next STS is going to be August 20th. I already put in my day off because, I work on Saturdays. I already requested that day off. Carla, I know you work on Saturdays too, girl. Get that day off. Let's go to STS. I think that's it for now. All right, back to you, Anna.
I don't even think I can talk after that. Oh, man. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So really good job, Belle. That was really great. Wow. It really incredible. I'm speechless, honestly. That was just so good. Thanks, Belle, for telling us everything we needed to know about our event. Maybe next week you can tell us the weather. I don't know. That was so awesome. Okay. We are going back to me because I don't think we have any first-time guests, so I don't need to pass it back to Julie. Do we have any first-time guests? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. No. Great. Well, we're done 12 minutes early. We're excited about it. You get 12 extra minutes for your weekend. So we're so happy for those of you who made it on. Thank you for investing this time, this 48 minutes in yourself. And we will see you next week. We will see you on Voxer, and let's get some epic results this week. And invite someone new on the call so we can have so many people on next week. How awesome would that be? All right. Good night, everybody. See you later.
Bye, everybody. Unmute yourself. Say bye. 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 Photo. Wait.
Oops. Sorry.
Wait, is everyone still on? Kind of?
It's okay. No. We can still do it.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're done.
Yay. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys. How can I send it to you? I'll email it to you right now.
Sorry, I forgot the picture.
I don't think it's okay. We didn't.
Oh, that's so cool. What? I'm emailing the picture, and you guys are in a little fancy screen.
All right, guys, I think this is good, right? Tyler, Betty, Hank, Belle, Julie, Joseph, Anna. Okay, awesome. Let's clap it up for post-meeting. All right, guys, so let's just jump right into wins. Energy. What a great call, you guys.
Yeah, flow.
I had time and shares and family.
Yeah.
Leadership.
Anything else? Tyler and Betty, you can jump in as well if you have any wins.
T Weezy in the building, though. Big T. Good to see you.
Yo, I saw that you have another big T.
No,
wait, another win.
Oh.
Tyler's the only big T.
Look.
That Tyler's the only big T. The other one is Tarek. He's actually...
He's amazing. So Belle was a win. Belle's, everybody did a really good job on their sections, you guys. Belle should be a news anchor. It's official. All right, any other win? Oh, just so you know, I know last week we had, Anna, you were talking about the raffle. What I do is I talk about the talk about what the raffle was, and before I do, I ask for people to put their names down, talk about the raffle. Then I had the shares, 2 shares, and when the 2 people are sharing, I write all the names down, and then I pick it from the hat. Okay. Okay, so recreates.
So recreate is just it is not just, but recreate is inviting new. So fresh faces, fresh impact, with people getting all the value that each of us bring.
I had that written down.
That,
out of my head. Y'all can get out of my head.
I got a foil hat I ordered for all of you folks. Get out of here. Also, too, for all of the family, something that may even support you at a greater level of experience in life in general is because we're all living a healthy, active lifestyle. We're all on our journey. If each day, maybe write down your 3, like a win from nutrition, a win from fitness, a win from your mindset on the day. And then at the end of the week, you get to it and you'll have a pool to share from, just in case we do have the experience of our family members who aren't ready to share. Then there's a ton of wins that you've actually, while you've been in the experience on a daily basis, written down. I do that every day. I have wins and recreates for my day each night when I go to bed. And so it'll just support you in having different things to share when we're in the space of the call.
Oh, we're still recording.